guys, it's Amber and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. Today we are back in Create a Sim because I was really in the mood to create a sim today. And when I was trying to decide what sort of sim I wanted to create, I wanted to do something a little bit different, something that I don't typically do, or honestly, I'm not sure if I've ever done. But I had some kind of cute CC to go with it, so I decided I would give it a shot. So I decided today that I was going to create a little bit of like an Instagram baddie type sim, and I wanted to do it with a little bit more of like a Maxis match aesthetic versus kind of an alpha aesthetic. I feel like you don't typically see a lot of Maxis match or Maxis kind of mix baddie sims. I feel like people tend to go for like more cutesy sims with the Max style, which admittedly I also kind of lean towards. If you've been here on my channel, you know that I primarily use Maxis Match CC. I do use a lot of custom content, but I try to stick to something that looks at least a little bit like it belongs in the game. I do have a couple of like clothing and jewelry pieces that I would say are probably leaning a little bit more towards the alpha side, but I usually try to stick with kind of Maxis matchy type things. So right now I am kind of working on our little baddie here. So the first thing that I wanted to make sure I had was the giant lashes. I don't get an opportunity to use these lashes very much because they're very obviously like falsy style lashes. So I wanted to make sure that I was able to do that for her. I also thought it was really important that we had the baby hairs because I feel like when you're going for that baddie kind of aesthetic, the baby hairs are very important. But because it is a sim that I'm creating, I think you guys know I love heavy blush on my sims. It's not necessarily fit with this aesthetic, but I just couldn't resist. So I still had to give her at least a little bit of kind of a blush. It also kind of adds a body blush. So it kind of just, I feel like adds a little bit of realism and color to the Sims complexion. So I went with that. The other thing that obviously was really important here was hair. So I have a lot of hairs, all different sorts of hairs, but I feel like when I was thinking kind of like the Instagram baddie style, I really considered this slick ponytail, but it really reminds me of the Gorilla Glue incident. I don't know if you guys have been following, but someone kind of recently accidentally used Gorilla Glue in their hair to do a slick ponytail, so I decided against that, and I actually landed on this hair, which is honestly my favorite hair in the game. I used it when I did the gender bend for my husband. I gave him this hair, and I love this hair. I think it's so pretty. It's definitely a style that I would wear and kind of have worn a couple times in the past, but I just love it, and I thought it looked really good on her, and I thought it still fit the aesthetic because I like the idea of her still kind of rocking a little bit more of a natural look, even though she's kind of got the full baddie thing going. Also, obviously, no Instagram baddie would be complete without the highlight, so I made sure to give her a nice highlight. It's a good bit more dramatic than I think I would typically do for highlight, but I think it came out pretty good on her. Of course, a glossy lip, and I actually have these earrings and necklace from Ebonics Sims, so they say Baddie, but I actually could not find them. So I will be linking all the CC that I used in this video down below, but I wasn't able to find those earrings. But she does still have a lot of really, really good content and jewelry and stuff that I think is still really nice. Her content is probably the least Maxis match of everything that I used in this video, but I just couldn't resist. Here I'm kind of struggling with figuring out exactly what I want to do for the body type. I mean, I feel like it's really important for kind of like the Instagram baddie look, and I feel like they tend to kind of have a lot of like unnatural looking shapes, or with Instagram you're able to edit your body a lot to kind of give yourself these really wild proportions, but I didn't want it to look too like impossible, so I wanted to make sure that I kept a decent amount of weight everywhere, kind of keeping the thighs and the calves and the arms a little bit bigger versus just having her have like these giant hips. And then here I am kind of going through a couple of different outfits, and I landed on this because I love it. I would definitely wear this if I was going out or if I could go out right now, but the world's closed, so I can't. And I thought it was really good. It still gave me kind of that baddie vibe just because, you know, there's a little bit of cleavage out. And then, of course, the knee-high boots. Here I am adding the necklace to match the earrings. And this is pretty much her final look. I do end up adding my favorite glasses in the game. I was going to do these glasses, but I felt like they covered up too much of her face. So I just had to go with the old reliables, and then we're randomizing a name for her and giving her some traits. But you guys will have to let me know, what do you think about this style sim? Have you ever tried to create something like this? Do you like her? She is going to be up on the gallery under my hashtag Simbersanders. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you all next time. Bye.